Hey guys, this is J Road here, and this is my review of Vampire's Kiss, the Nicolas Cage insane dumb fuck whatever the hell this was. Jesus balls. So we start off the movie, Nicolas Cage is bringing some crazy chick home from the bar, typical movie prep. Then all of a sudden, it's cutscene. Balls was it insane. And damn, did I never lose my shit. And like, apparently Nicolas Cage finds himself being aroused by fighting bats. I guess that gets his jollies off. And then, is it me or does his therapist seem not the least bit worried about Cage being sexually attracted to a bat? Like, when Cage was doing it, I just wonder what he thinks about it, the wonders and mysteries of life. Also, I wonder if, Nicolas Cage screams his own name during orgasm. He's playing a character named Peter, Peter Lowe, and his character's kind of a dick. Pretty much, yeah. And, God, what the hell? There's this part where she's feeding on him. Damn, the ass was fine. That's pretty much the only thing that was fine about this movie. Was the vampire chick just munching on him. It was really weird too. And there's the scene where he runs and there's these two mimes outside and they're just being weird. And then he chases his freaking secretary lady for not finding a paper fast enough for him through the hall. And just the fuck did I just watch? And then he doesn't even get in trouble for it. Does HR not exist in the 80s? The stupid remote won't stop falling out. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know if this movie was supposed to be a creepy movie or a horror movie. Well, to me, it seemed much more like a comedy. I couldn't stop laughing off my balls. And apparently the big boss man is like, so Cage, when you chased your secretary into the bathroom, was there any graffiti about me? And what did it say? And literally he says, in Peter's voice, it sounds. Nicolas Cage should not do an accent. I can't. He has this accent, and I can't tell what he's trying to pull off. It's just like a snide condescension. I don't know why it reminds me of Macaulay Culkin, but it does in a weird way. I don't know. And literally, there's a scene where he acts like a straight up child with his therapist, and literally he's like 1 A B C D E F G, full alphabet, and then he's got this little childish stance. It was so just weird. He sounds like a pompous brat. Oh, and then he comes in the next day with sunglasses on because he doesn't realize he's starting to turn into a vampire. And one of the secretaries is like, he's so eccentric. And all I could think of is she talking about Cage or the character? And then he's his secretary's got a gun apparently, and he screams at her to use it on him, which oh yeah, then straight up freaking weirdness happens when she's like, please don't rape me. But he doesn't seem to rape her. All he does is rip open her blouse and he's like, shoot me! Not the ground, shoot me or you're fired! And I couldn't stop laughing because I'm like, I think if you shoot your boss, you're getting fired. But if you don't, you're getting fired anyways. So what the hell? And then Cage is watching Nosferatu with his vampire lover, and it's so weird. It just made me think of SpongeBob. Ugh, it's really, really late, and I should be getting to bed, but I'm going to finish this review. I spent all night watching it. And balls to the walls, was it trippy, yo. And then there's this, bug ripoff where he finds a cockroach and eats it, and all I could think of was that an homage to, what's his name? The dude from, Dracula who ate insects. That was a freaky movie and freaky book. I still love the eat your boss or you're gonna get fired. Then he shoots himself in the face and it makes the weirdest sound. Like he's like I can't even replicate it. It's just the cage man doing his thing, yo. I don't know. Then he shatters a mirror and I'm like no. Actually, he runs to the streets first. And he's like, I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! And I think it's just a typical Tuesday in New York. No one even bats an eyelash in that scene. Like, no one's like, oh, look at that crazy guy over there. I think it's just a typical weekend for New Yorkers. Also, I think it's just a typical Tuesday for Nick Cage. Dang, I've got to finish this soon. Then, he uses his couch like a coffin. So the couch caged him. That was a stupid pun. And just so you are aware, Nick Cage just chooses pillows like a normal human being, I guess. And why the fuck does Nicolas Cage need fake feeding fangs? Like he has fake fangs on and he's just walking through the club with this. And all I could think about is, what the hell? And I couldn't stop laughing. And then, like, when I saw that scene where he's in the club, he murders a chick. All I could think of is, imagine the awkwardness levels of if Christopher Walken had just been in that scene and had a conversation with Nick Cage like that. It would have been, like, amazing. I am pro Christopher Walken and Nicolas Cage. I am pro Nicolas Cage going full batshit crazy on Gary Busey while Christopher Walken narrates. Could you imagine that in your mind? Like your mental capacities would overload with the weirdness factor. I don't know. Uh, and Jesus falls. What is with this creepy scene? Like he murders a bitch and like no one's like the least bit freaked out. And then he runs into the vampire chick again. And there's more plot holes here than literally anywhere else I've ever seen. It's just the fuck is going on? Like I don't know. Then they just cut and slap scenes together. Like they're just like nope, nope. And then like he has a psychotic breakdown at the very end and he's talking to his therapist, but he's not there with the therapist. I just don't know. Like, was the therapist never there to begin with? It's never explained. It's just like, I mean, there are movies that I'm okay with them not explaining. There are movies that are beautiful that do that. Personally, I think one of the best ones that doesn't have to explain anything is probably Pi. Pi is one that doesn't really need to be explained. It's the whole mystery. That's the journey. But this movie, it just doesn't add up. The weird cinematography, the weird scenes, the flashes between random shits, the fact that they cut and slap the same damn sex scene in there twice. And like I really hate when they cut and slap a scene twice, unless they do the scene a second time, but from a different angle, so like you totally see something totally new that you didn't realize before. Like that's something that's okay with. But like in the room where Tommy Wiseau just decides I'm gonna take the whole freaking scene here. It's just a sex scene and cut and paste it here too for no apparent reason. The fuck? The fuck is up with that? Alright, so I'm not sure if Vampire's Kiss was supposed to be a horror or a comedy, and I'm still not sure. But I just have to say it 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 seems like it's tried to be a horror. The reason I chose this video is because of the stupid meme, the you don't say. But Jesus balls, is it? The movie's even more batshit crazy than I thought. You don't say. I can't do it. I can't just do the cage man. I just literally blows my mind boggling. Like, he's just like, you don't say. And he's like, well, if you don't find us, you're fired. Literally, I can't do it. It's just so insane. And if you want a movie that's absolutely hilarious, watch it. You will be rolling shit in your pants laughing at this. It is that hilarious, that funny. And I am J Road. This is License Plate Jacket Radio Reviews. This was Vampire's Kiss. On the effectiveness of a movie, it's not that great. It's actually kind of really bad as a movie. But it's so badly overacted and hilarious. It's just Nicolas Cage doing his thing. And I enjoy it not because it's supposed to be like scary or have social commentary, but because it's so damn funny. Like it is ball shatter. Like every scene, there's just something I'm laughing at. I don't know why, but it's so funny. So yeah, if you can, check out Vampire's Kiss. Tell me what you think. Like and comment below. If you see it, tell me what you thought of it. If you didn't, watch it and then tell me what you thought of it. J Road, peace and out.